What's going on today, YouTube? It's Dumbreapping back again with some more Death Stranding 2. And last where we left off was when we went to this strange place or realm that wasn't really a battlefield, more of like what the guy called Nirvana. And I mistakenly thought he was either Japanese or French. No, it was actually the Day of the Dead, from where I looked more into it in editing the recording. And basically, from where we left off, is shortly after extending the chiral network to the Northern Environmental Observatory, Sam is dragged into a strange realm where he battles an unidentified man and eventually manages to defeat him. While investigating the tar current anomalies near the Northern Environmental Observatory, Sam is suddenly engulfed by a powerful jet of tar. Sam wakes up in a battle-ravaged city where he encounters an unidentified man and a group of skeletal soldiers. You need to find your way out of this space by whatever means necessary. The unidentified man would appear to be the key to doing so. It's a mouthful. Find the man and escape the mysterious space. On his mission across North America, Sam, he established the UCA. Sam repeatedly found himself transported to a mysterious space beyond the borders of this world. Time passed differently, moving hours for every moment in this world, and its very fabric was permitted by the regrets of those who had died in wars long past. The mysterious space that Sam encountered in his current mission is all too similar, and yet Dollman says it's not a battlefield. What this might mean in practice remains unclear. Nirvana is a Buddhist concept, and it refers to the enlightened state of freedom and joy achieved by those who break free from the cycle of birth and rebirth known as Sarmasa. The space in which Sam has found himself, however, appears to be something very different. Yeah, it actually is, because it's more violent, more war-ravaged, but it's not like a war like Cliff, per se. But anyways, enough with rambling. Let's get to this.
Before I forget, Sam, it seems you left some cargo behind outside the Northern Environmental Observatory, where the tar bubbled up before we were whisked away to the other side. You remember all that excitement, yes? Anyway, Tarman was kind enough to collect your cargo for us. It's been placed in your private locker aboard the DHV Magellan.
Most of that stuff was really just weapons and preparedness of what I was going to go do, because I thought it was going to be a boss fight, but that'll be okay.
Sam, we've received an urgent request from the Northern Environmental Observatory. Brigands to the west of the facility have got their hands on a large stockpile of weapons and have taken it back to their base. This happened shortly after the recent tar fall abated. The surrounding area was littered with a massive quantity of cargo that had been washed up by the tar. The brigands wasted no time gathering up everything they could and hauling it back to their encampment. This included weapons and gear unlike any we've seen before. And now we've begun observing new brigand units in the field. These ones are wearing red, reinforced armor, accented with luminescent light strips. As their unique appearance suggests, they're more resistant to damage. Melee and electrical attacks are especially ineffective against them. These units have clearly been outfitted for close quarters combat, and their sudden deployment is troubling to say the least. Their presence likely indicates that the brigands are gearing up for a raid of some sort. If we ignore this development, the brigands could use their new toys to attack the observatory, and there's no telling what might happen then. So we need to seize all of them before they have a chance to do so. Moreover, the latest data from the observatory strongly suggests an explosion of some sort occurred just beneath the Earth's surface not long ago. APAS analyzed the shockwave and has concluded that it is consistent with the type produced by ground-penetrating ordnance. This leads us to believe that the cargo the brigands secured may have included powerful explosive material. Directly assaulting the brigands using firearms risks triggering these devices, and we cannot predict how that would affect the region. Any sort of catastrophic explosion may also have an adverse impact on the tar currents. It is therefore critical that you avoid combat and secure the cargo without alerting them if possible. I implore you to take on this main order, Sam. And soon.
So he didn't say anything about not taking them out, I guess. So I wonder if, like, we can still strangle them. Maybe. Alright. Time to go solid Sam this time. I'm gonna go try to go full ghost with this endeavor. Let's get it. Looking for a quick snatch and grab mission, and that's all we're really looking to do. Not anything complicated. They won't see anything. Supply it? I didn't place that. I apparently just placed that just now, but is there a way around up on the top of this cliff that I can go up and around? I don't want to, like, just go right in the front door.
Trouble nearby.
Yep. Alright, seems like we got us an entry. Right. Here we go. Should have brought a PCC with me. Alright, well, this dude is moving around. We'll see if we can get up in here under his building to grab the first one. Without being seen. Alright, cargo. Gotta offload you. Burrowing bomb. Hazardous cargo. Will explode if it takes significant amount of damage in a single blow. Gotcha. Where's that guy? Alright, he's coming back up and over. That was close. This guy right above me, and this guy right here. I see that one. Alright. They didn't say anything about not strangling them. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Is this it? Damn it. The only way. Looks like these red dudes aren't prepared for stealth attacks. That's good. Alright, we gotta watch for that patrolling vehicle. And we gotta be careful not to, like, go down. Alright, one more grab. comes the car.
Well done, Sam. That's
Shut
the
up,
last
doll
of the
man.
cargo. Let's head to our destination and make the delivery.
Shut up! Alright, time to go drop this stuff off. And we need to be very careful not to crash, and that includes bumping into any rocks. So we got a bomb. Good stealth work, good stealth work. That's how we do it. That's how we do it. In and out. As efficient as possible. There's your weapons.
Whoa, did you really go out and steal all that stuff from the brigands? Way to go, Sam. Let me get started on processing your haul.
Yeah, they got a op on the field. They're not prepared for solid Sam. That better be S rank.
I can't find a single scratch on any of this stuff. You truly are one of a kind.
Yeah, if there was any scratches, that's the brigand's fault.
You have accomplished so much. Done things only
A
you could have
guidepost. Structure that
You want me to
automatically
have this
illuminates
data
at night,
as
allowing them to be used as landmarks. Several guideposts can be deployed to mark out through routes and landscape to walk a path often enough. Oh, cool. 80-meter bridges. Ah, dude, longer bridges. Cool.
We've increased your allocation of materials. Our way of saying thanks.
It's like we get to be a fire brigade. Even more true now.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
Give me that stealth. Yeah, yeah.
The guidepost data we just shared with you is great for making landmarks to prevent people from getting lost, even at night. And when you do place them, you'll find they're useful not only for getting your bearings, but also for creating routes that will facilitate travel for everyone. Aside from that, we've also made it so you can now use your PCC to fabricate bridges up to 80 meters in length. The rivers ahead of you are prone to flooding, so I imagine extra long bridges will be especially handy.
Oh yeah, especially if they're not touching the water.
There's actually one other thing I wanted to talk about. Call it a little insight into the cargo you recovered on our behalf. It included a device I believe you guys have taken to calling a chiral jammer. These jammers are capable of disrupting the flow of local tar currents. In addition, you also recovered some explosives modded to be able to penetrate the ground and detonate within the tar. This would destabilize the currents over a large area. Needless to say, both these items could have been used to deliver an enormous blow to the chiral network. In other words, we've really dodged a bullet. But what I'd like to know is why this tech wound up in their hands in the first place. Can't chalk it up to pure chance.
Higgs.
Honestly, it's almost like those brigands knew in advance that the tar was hiding cargo.
Higgs.
We've got to consider the possibility that someone gave them a heads up. Food for thought on the road ahead.
Yep.
Excellent work, Sam. You'll be happy to hear that tomorrow's regained consciousness.
Ooh.
Once you're back on board the DHV Magellan, you should see for yourself.
Let's go talk to Tomorrow, shall we?
Well done.
Stop it.
Someone doesn't like shoes? She won't even touch any normal food. But at least we managed to convince her to take a shower. No, tomorrow. We don't do that.
Seems like a real handful.
She just needs some time to settle.
You must be tired, Sam. Get some rest.
Nah, it's not really that bad. It's really not. It's a lot of illumination when you have a lot of connection to the chiral network. Most of the darkness comes from the unconnection to the chiral network.
Sam, it's Charlie. Be advised that we have a new assignment waiting for you. I'll need to brief you on upcoming objectives as well. Access the delivery terminal at the Northern Environmental Observatory to take on this main order.
Let's do it.
Sam, by linking up the various sites farther to the north, you'll eventually be able to establish a connection to Hartman's facility. In short,
Hartman!
It's time to tackle the northern part of the continent. Start by bringing the F2 South Distribution Center into the network. Some of the staff there are former residents of Cape Fort Knott who managed to escape the city before it was swallowed up by the tar. In addition to overseeing distribution operations, they also protect the facility from would-be assailants. Unfortunately, local chiral contamination levels are extremely high, leading to disturbing reports of paranormal phenomena near the facility. The cargo you're tasked with delivering should aid staff in dealing with this issue. Accept the main order from this delivery terminal to proceed.
Are we gonna deal with chiral hallucinations? Ooh. Do not submerge. Alright.
This cargo has been designated Do Not Submerge.
Oh, it's live cargo. I remember that. Well, looks like we're placing this on our back. Course. I figured I wasn't going to be able to take Old Bess. Yep. We're going to have to get out. Here we go, fellas. You know, now would be the best time to test this. Hiya! Did it work? Is it dying? Oh, bro! Shit. I got container respray with me. I do. Okay. Holy shit, you guys are close. Climb. I know, BB, I know. We're moving. What is that? Yeet. Yeet. At least want to try and showcase this boomerang a bit. Okay. 900. Fuck. Hiya! So we can hit him twice. That's cool. If you hit him in a certain angle, go back around him. Yeah, there's one down there in the frickin' ground. A weather station. Let's move. Keep moving, keep moving. Yeah! Is that a fat one? It is. It's a fat one. Is it dead? Oh no, it caught me! Move! 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 Ugh. Get off! No! You're not gonna drag me in! No! No! Come on! Come on, Sam! Where's that weather station? Did we walk past it? We did. So we can charge it. That's good to know. Holding whichever button you need to hold to charge for your trigger mechanism. Nice. Alright. So, we cannot submerge these little guys. We need to not fall. 600, we're almost there. We're halfway there. Looks like we're clearing from the rain. Cool. There's the building. There's the tip of it, at least. Now our big problem. Yeah. Big problem. Yeah, Sam, I know. Sorry, excuse me. Big problem. We got a huge problem. Can we rest and this will go away? There's 3 sections of river to have to cross here, man. The road would be worth it over here. Goodness gravy, guys. You guys are like on a hell of a slump here.
Okay, ready to go, speed demon.
With these rivers. I never really thought the rivers would come into play as like a full effective problem. But I was dead wrong about that.
You're with Drawbridge, I presume. Yeah, you seem like the genuine article. Welcome. Hope it wasn't too hard to track. I'll just need a moment to check your cargo. This is downright perfect. You are a master of
Oh yeah, I'm the man who delivers.
This cargo's been missing for a while now.
Yeah, you got your damn protein shake. Here you go.
You have been making a real difference around here. Keep it up, alright? Alright. Go ahead and put us on the chiral network.
Yeah, let's see what your big brute ass looks like. Samson Hook, huh? Oh, cool. Oh, dude, what is that? Combat boots. Boots designed for combat. They are heavy and extremely durable. Kicking an enemy while wearing these will inflict significant damage. Okay. Sticky cannon. A weapon component for the pickup rotor automatically detects and collects nearby cargo. Oh! Oh! I'm placing in the cargo shelf. That's so nice! Heavy machine gun? A weapon component that you pick up off rotor automatically fires MP bullets at enemies within range. Dude, I can turn my vehicle into like a portable tank. That's cool. Yeah! Increase the rate at which MP ammo is fired. Yeah!
So we've been linked up, at last.
You're a big boy.
There's also the necrobiotes you brought us as well. Feels like we finally turned the corner.
For our part, we've shared data for some custom vehicle components, as well as some sturdy combat boots. I'm sure the vehicle parts in particular will come in handy for combat and cargo retrieval.
Yes.
You need all the help you can get.
Especially for the frickin' rover, you don't have to get it off and on anymore. Thank God they added that.
Dangerous foes than the brigands. They're a bunch of fools who won't hesitate to kill people.
Armed survivalists.
With no shortage of lethal weaponry. Though I'll be damned if I know where they got it. Make sure you're prepared before you head their way. Speaking of which, those combat boots ought to add some serious power to your kicks. You might want to equip a pair if you intend on getting up close and personal.
Yeah?
They're not something just anyone should be messing with. Their affinity with the dead makes
I mean,
them dangerous. But that's also why we can use them to prevent the dead from attacking us.
Yeah.
With that kind of power at our disposal, we can put people's minds at ease. Could solve all kinds of problems, I'm sure.
So we already know about the custom vehicle components and stuff like that. We don't really need to explain that. So, the Golden Fist, huh? What does that mean?
Some people have called me that. A while back, we had a situation with this group that went around looting whatever supplies they felt like. And I was the boxing champ who went up against these guys and sent them all packing with nothing but his bare fists.
Huh.
That's the story they tell, but it sure as hell ain't the truth. I didn't charge gallantly into battle and beat the shit out of them. I approached them in peace so we could work it out. I asked why they were stealing from other people, and they said it was because they didn't have the skills to live any other way. So I taught them other ways to survive, trained them a bit. Nothing more than that, really. In the end, all we had to do was talk to each other. They weren't like the other riffraff you find around here.
Huh.
And they're still here. In fact, working in this facility. If anyone around here deserves to be called a hero, it's you, Sam. I mean, you're the one trekking across Australia trying to bring everyone together. Anyway, right now, we're trying to develop equipment tailored to close combat specialists.
Ooh.
If we succeed, anyone will be capable of fighting as well as the so-called Golden Fist. Feel free to lend a hand if our project interests you.
I will lend a hand when I get there. So you like, let's get down to business with them. You're just like, to defeat the Han type shit.
Thanks again. We're glad to have you in our corner. With your support, we'll be able to do so much more for others.
Oh yes.
Stay
Oh
strong
yes.
and keep doing your thing. We're in this fight together.
Sam, you're the best. Now get yourself back to the DHV Magellan and take a load off. Just so you know, tomorrow's been doing much better. Pay her a visit when you can, okay?
Another look into tomorrow? That sticky cannon is gonna become very useful. Hey! Some porters! Oh, he's got 0 likes.
This one's for you. Thank you kindly. This one's for you.
Oh, just keep spamming it. Thank you. I'll, there you go. There you go, Bubba. Some boots. Yeah. Good on ya. Yeah. It seems tomorrow is available to understand what we were saying. We were trying to teach her about life in this world, but it's slow. It's a slow process. She's definitely curious, though her eyes light up like a little kid. That's what I was like, kind of like, you know, thinking right there is when she started sucking on her thumb and stuff like that, and that she doesn't really communicate and gets very irritated, especially when you tell her not to do something she seems to be used to doing. She has like a mind of a child, it seems. But anyways, let's see.
Raindrops are falling on my head. Oh, just a little longer, okay? Raindrops are falling on my head. And just like the guy whose feet are too big for his bed, nothing seems to fit. Those raindrops are falling on my head, they keep falling. You know this song? So I just did me some talking to the sun. And I said I didn't like the way he got things done, sleeping on the job. Those raindrops are falling on my head, they keep falling. But there's one thing I know. The blues they send to meet me won't defeat me. It won't be long till happiness steps up to greet me. Okay.
Raindrops keep falling on my head, but that doesn't mean my eyes will soon be turning red.
That's sweet.
Are you alright, Sam? That was a gatequake just now. It seems West Fort Knot was hit hard, and their Cairo printer is no longer working. I'm afraid we won't be able to continue expanding the network until it's back up and running. Pick up your next main order via the terminal
Awesome. Another hitch in the trail. And it's nighttime. That's so fun.
So you made it out okay. Those tremors were intense, but we're doing fine here. I think West Fort Knott got the worst of it, though.
Yeah,
Your
they got
cargo
about
has
6
already
Gs,
been
dude.
prepared. If you could deliver it to West Fort Knott as quickly as you can, that'd be great. We need to support each other at times like these, so pick up the priority order from the delivery terminal right away. I'm counting on you, Sam.
Oh yeah, because I got to go back to West Fort Knox. I got to 5-star them out before I move on to any other facilities. Alright, so... Okay. This order involves a very large amount of cargo. 355 kg. God dang! I'll be right back. Oh god, it's 2,000. There's gonna be a lot of skipping in between this and the other location. This is what an 80-meter looks like, huh? Holy shit. This guy's got a big old bridge. Is there a way to turn off the autocannon? Because I'm not, like, shooting it. It's autoing itself. I can see that that's going to be a bit annoying. Grabbing random cargo, so you don't want to drive close to cargo you don't want.
Well, I know you're tired, dear. So I shut the door and
That's the way.
Yeah!
pour a glass of wet champagne. Pour it on the TV screen.
Hook that one.
Now leaving chiral network coverage.
'Put your dresses in a row. Take the blonde with the blue bow. In a city I don't know. In a city I don't know. Don't rely on famous men. Only live in common dens. Let me lie on Dallas bed. You were wrong and I was right. But you still broke the fight. Well, I know you're tired, dear. So I'll shut the door and leave.
And that was the auto road feature, apparently. You can get an upgrade to be able to have your vehicle auto drive, and it has a pretty sweet cinematic camera that went along with that. That was great. Alright, let's deliver this.
Oh, Sam, I'm so glad to see you again. We just got hit by a massive quake. I was afraid you might have got hurt out there, or worse. Anyway, I'll check your cargo. This cargo is in fabulous condition. I mean, it's really quite impressive.
I mean, I did transport a truck, but yeah. Music. Famous Men. A song that can be played with the music player through or customized structures. Okay.
Found some of our missing stuff, did you?
Now displaying your current porter grade.
Thank you so much. We should be able to get our chiral printer in working order now. I've never felt tremors like that before. Not even when the tar currents were acting up. It makes me pretty concerned about other folks living nearby. But at least the monorail you patched up seems to be none the worse for wear. Hey, out of curiosity, have you restored any of the other large mines? They'd be a great source of materials if you were ever in need. Are you familiar with the island that lies north of our facility here at West Fort Knox? Well, there's a shelter on that island. The man who lives there only cares about his research and never talks to anyone.
Is that the Impossible Man?
I can't help worrying that he might have been hurt during the tremors.
We'll have to go see him. He's going to be a little bit of a side. I'll show him later on.
There are a few large mines in the northern part of the continent, not far from where you'll find North Fort Knox. Or where you used to be able to find it, I should say, before it was wiped off the map by a void arc. As for the mines, no one knows if they were obliterated too. But if you happen to be headed that way, you might want to see if they're still around.
They should be okay.
You've been such a big help to us. Rest assured, our staff will see that everyone gets their share of the aid packages you delivered. A lot of people are going to be singing your praises before too long. Best of luck to you with everything.
They were already saying my praises.
Thanks for all your hard work. Everything there seems to be in order. But one cannot help but wonder what other facilities were affected. Anyway, you can pick up your next order from the F2 South Distribution Center. This one's a rescue mission, Sam. Someone's been taken hostage by the armed survivalists, and we need you to extract them to safety. The survivalists have been known to kill people, and it seems the tar currents have finally stabilized. So the DHV Magellan should be able to travel without issue. Call us if you need us. All right, Sam. Good luck.
Order completed.
Alright, looks like a rescue mission is in order, it seems. But, wow. Everything seems to be getting worse and worse thanks to, it seems, Higgs. The brigands and now armed survivalists that are capturing people and other things like that. And discovering new people even more about tomorrow. But we'll get into more of that in the next episode, because that's all the time I have left for this one. I really hope you guys enjoyed, and be sure to like, comment your favorite part, and make sure to especially subscribe. Everything helps as much as possible. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.